Hello and welcome to today's parenting class. I hope you are having a fantastic week so far. My name is Ini. I am a parenting coach, parenting tutor, and my goal is to teach or to educate or to help create awareness for fellow parents so that together we get to navigate through this parenting journey together and more effectively. Remember, the goal is godly, well informed parents raising godly and positively impacted children. All right, so today in today's class, we'll be discussing about house helps. Some people call them house managers, nannies, and whatever title that you give them is perfectly okay. But let's just use your house help, okay, your house assistant, your house manager, and yeah, let's just use house help for the purpose of this video. So you have a house help and you want to have a beautiful time with this person, like you want to have a good work relationship with this person. They help you take care of your home, take care of your children, while you take care of other businesses or other errands or even go to work. So what is it important to have rules? And why is it important to set rules even while working with these people? Ideally, with human beings, it is very important to set rules. When you are dealing with human beings, at some point, it gets to a point where rules has to be set for things to work smoothly. Okay, that's why even in the work we have with God, in our relationship with God, you get to see that there are rules. That's why the Bible is there to guide us. The Bible is there to tell us what we're supposed to do, what we are not supposed to do. See, it offers like guidelines. And so rules are like guidelines. What are some of the guidelines that needs to be set in place to allow you and your house help have a much effective and safe and a much effective work relationship with each other? Because to be honest, that's a relationship that you are about to start or you have started with that person who is living with you and helping you with the work at home and even with your children. Okay, you find that there are different areas where people set these guidelines, or these rules. I don't think I want to use the word rules. Rules sounds too rigid and all that, but let's say guidelines. So there are different areas, when it comes to house helps, when it comes to employing house helps, there are different areas that you need to base your guidelines on to be able to capture all angles so that you don't leave any stone unturned when you're dealing with the house helps. When you're dealing with this, when you're employing these house helps, try not to leave any stone unturned. Make sure you capture all the details that you really need to capture in these guidelines that you're about to present to them. So I just listed a few areas that you might need to concentrate more on, but of course you can explore other areas. Okay, so I have my note here. That's why I'm looking behind. Okay, I'm looking down, sorry. So the first area is routine, the daily routine that you expect this person to be doing, like their daily duties. You need to set guidelines regarding that. The work hours, how long do you want them to work every day? From what time to what time is important. How they are supposed to care for your child, how you would like them to handle your children, how you would like them to dress your children up, how you would like them to feed your children, how you would like them to, all those you need to ensure that you capture it very clearly. And then also your personal space, how you would like them to respect your space, in as much as yes, they're in your house, you still need your privacy as the boss or as a human being. Okay, and then also their confidentiality, okay, of your information. You find that this person is in your house, so they get to know so much about you, but you need to put in place guidelines that helps to protect your information from being out there just because you have employed someone to live with you. Okay, social media usage, would you like them to always be on their phone, to use social media while at work, or you would prefer during working hours no social media, no using of phone till after work hours? Those are things you need to put guidelines on. Also, when you have guests, How are they supposed to behave themselves? Are they supposed to come sit down there with you when you are having your guests, listening to your conversations with your guests? Because yeah, some people actually do that. But if you set guidelines regarding that, they already know this is how you don't want them to behave, or this is how they want. Or some of them even come and feed from the same plate or from the same dish that you've served to your guests. I mean, those are some of the things you need to put guidelines on. And then also their hygiene. How do you want them to present themselves in terms of hygiene? Should they shower before starting work? Should they shower after work? How are they supposed to? Should they use body spray? Should they use perfume? Should they use the ones with strong smells? Those are things you need to capture in your guidelines as you present it to them. Their dress code. How do you want them to dress? Do you want them to be in aprons? Do you want them to have uniforms? Do you want them to wear whatever they want? Do you want them to wear anything? Put guidelines on that. If it is something that bothers you a lot, make sure you put guidelines regarding that. And also how they discipline your child. Do you allow them to discipline your child? Do you allow them to give punishment or beat your children if they misbehave? Or how would you like them to best handle it? Make sure that is communicated clearly as well amongst the guidelines that you give them. Their concerns. Maybe they have something that is bothering them. How do they communicate these concerns to you? Do they communicate it through someone else? Do they communicate it through your children? Or do they communicate it through, like, directly to you? And how do they do that? It's very important you capture. Communication around the home. How would you like it to be done? Is there any proper channel on how communication is done? And have you told them that it has to be done respectfully and in whichever manner that makes you feel, respected and all of that? Mention that when you're having this guidelines conversation with them. And payment. Please clearly communicate what and how much you'll be paying this person, at which time and how. Payment mode, the timeline of payment, and how much. Very important. Do not omit that one. So yes, those are some of the few places that can offer guidelines when you are having these conversations with your house help. Of course, there are other options as well, so you can also explore. Okay, but it's very important for you to have these conversations. Why is it important? Number one, it creates clarity. Clarity. When there is communication done, especially when it is written down, because I will advise you to write it down. There is clarity. Someone can even refer to it, get to understand it and read it very well. So there is clarity. Number two, understanding. When you communicate these guidelines to this person that is coming to work in your house, there is understanding between you and her or him. Okay, so clarity and understanding is important in any work relationship. And I mean, for the purpose of this video, when you're having a house help. Number three, there will be no room for miscommunication, because this has been clearly outlined, this has been clearly communicated, it's even been written down, so there is no room for miscommunication. Everything has been clearly communicated. In fact, print it out and paste it in a place where they gain access to, so that there is no excuse that they did not understand or it was not communicated. It can always be referred back to. Number four, safety. It provides sense of safety for you and your children, you and your household. When you have these guidelines put in place, this person understands, oh, there's a way I'm supposed to behave, there's a way I'm not supposed to behave, there's a way I'm supposed to behave with these children or handle these children, there's a way I'm not supposed to handle these children. This is how I'm expected to work, and if I don't do this, this might be the consequences. So that guidelines offers also safety for you and your household, especially also your children. And number four, legally, it keeps you in a safe space legally. When you communicate rules, when you have guidelines written down, even legally, if this person chose to take you, to the legal direction, you have proof, you have facts, you have evidence that there was clear communication guidelines put out for this person to understand, and they totally understood it. Okay, and then also it makes work easier when you have communication put in place. Even working environment is easier for your house help and also for you, because they understand how you want them to work, and you also you understand how you want them to also work. So there is that. It's easy even for your house help, especially for your house help, when there is clear guidelines communicated, so they know what to do and at what time and how. Okay, it makes work easier than them always having to guess. guesswork, or assuming, if I do it like this, will she be angry? If I do it like this, will he be okay? It's already clear. There's guidelines. So if they do it, they know you can't be angry because this is how you told them to do it. And then also professionality. Oh my goodness. When you have clear guidelines communicated, there is a professional way on how things are supposed to be done. It brings out that professional aspect as well because someone already knows where to refer to in case of any question on how they're supposed to behave or how they're supposed to do their work in your house. And should they have further questions regarding that particular aspects that they are seeking clarity on, they can come to you and ask you for further explanation, again in a way that shows respect in their way of communicating and also putting across their concerns, because again it's been captured in the guidelines. So it helps bring out the professional aspects when it comes to your work relationship with your house help. I hope that this video has actually helped you, or this class session has actually helped you. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I pray and I hope that we will have a beautiful, comfortable and safe work relationship with our house helps. Should you choose to have these people come into your home and help you out, assist you with the work in the house and even with your children while you have more time to run other errands. May God lead us to the right people. May God help us to have good relationship with them. Okay, let me know what you think about this particular class in the comment section. Like the video if you've actually learned something, you've enjoyed watching this video. Like the video, and if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe, because that's one of the ways you get to register you register to be part of this parenting class. All you need to do is just subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and you will be a complete registered member of my parenting class. Okay, so you're welcome. And should you wish to support my class financially, my details are on the screen. I have a pay bill buy good service number, till number 696109, and I also have an Mpesa number 0759514222. Should you wish to support me financially in these parenting class sessions, then your support will be highly, highly appreciated and welcome. All right. I also sell sleeping rompers and sleeping bags for children. Yes, very warm and comfortable sleeping rompers, sleeping bags for children, especially ages 1 to 10. So should you be interested in, you would like to buy some for your child, for your children, and you are in Kenya, you're in Nairobi, then please feel free to reach out to me. Go to my WhatsApp. I even have a WhatsApp catalog, so you can go, you check out a few photos there, and let me know which one you want and which size you are looking for, and I'll be so happy to supply them to you. My WhatsApp business number is 0759514222. You can only WhatsApp that number and you will be highly responded to. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next parenting class. Bye for now.